What's up, Kentucky?
Hello.
Let me hear you. Come on. I was watching y'all. You've got your alcohol, your drinks. We're in Kentucky. I know you got more life in you. Bourbon, yes. I see. All right. I live in Nashville, but I am actually from California. I know, another one. Oh my gosh. But to be fair, I moved here before it was like a thing. So I moved to Nashville about 5 years ago. And you guys are just the South. You guys are so nice, like so nice that it like I get a little anxious because I'm not sure why you guys are so nice. I don't know if you've been to the West Coast, but we're not really like that. That's why we're all moving here. No, you guys say bless your heart instead of screw you. I could say F you, but I try to not cuss on my sets. But you guys say it so nice too. You're like, oh, bless your heart. I'm like, but it's great. And then whenever I always know I'm back in Nashville when I land into BNA because someone's already throwing up in the bathroom at 10 a.m. And I got Reba welcoming me back home. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I've enjoyed it. I will say dating was a little rough when I got, because when I moved to Nashville, I was like, yes, there's going to be like cowboys. You know, they're gonna be like manly men and like Clint Eastwood's walking around and weeds, tumbling. Nope, just man buns and skinny jeans. I narrowed it down to 3 M's. They're either married, musician, or kind of misogynistic. So I got a dog. No, but has any singles out here? Singles in the audience? Woo, a couple. Woo-hoo. Be proud. Yes. Look around so now y'all know so you can chat after the show. You're welcome. But I did hop on the Bumble app. Anybody heard of Bumble? Dating app? The scroll. Yes. Yes. It's interesting. I was on there for maybe like a week because it was more just the photos. Let's just talk about that for a second. So there was always like a theme, and I always saw like the same thing each swipe, and I narrowed it down to 3. Clearly I work in 3s. So the first one, and explain it to me, because again, I'm from the West Coast, the fish pics. Is that supposed to do something for us? Like when I look at it, I'm like, well, you stood in a body of water for like 5 hours to catch that little trout. Yeah. I don't know. And then the next one is there's always a guy with like kids in the yes. There's always a guy with kids in the photo and not his, and he lets you know that they're not his because it captions Uncle Time. And what that really means is these aren't my kids, but I look really attractive with them around me, and yes, I'm still single and 40, and I don't think there's anything wrong with me. Sure. Ladies, I love it. This is my crowd. I love it. And then you got the last one, right? And of course, it's the gym pic. We get it. You work out. You're amazing. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I feel like if you wanted to like turn a woman in her mid-30s on, like post a picture of you like vacuuming. Yeah. Like killing a spider. You know, putting the toilet seat down, returning a phone call. I don't know. These are just like a few things. Oh my gosh. Everybody ready for Christmas? Because apparently we're just skipping over Thanksgiving. Yes, I'm very white, so everything excites me right now. Just everything. You know, the influencers, they're just so good right now with all their, you know, codes. They influenced me to get this sweater. They got their boomerangs, you know, and they're like looking up. They're like, if you want that chunky sweater feeling, just order 2 sizes up. But they like need to let you know that they're like a size 0. I'm really skinny and pretty. Like, pick me. Pick my code, swipe up, Karen 20. Thanks, Karen. I saved like $2.12. Appreciate you. I am excited this year though because I'll be celebrating something that I didn't have last year or the year before and quite possibly the year before that. I don't think it's on at all. I was just owning it. Is that better? Ooh. There it is. Hey-o. Yeah, I was like, it's not on, but I'm gonna act like it is because I don't know how to fix it. Starting off with a bang. All right, Kentucky, here we are.
All right, start over.
Okay. I am from California. Oh, you guys are great. This is great. This is gonna be a good show. I don't even know what I was talking about now. What was I saying? Chunky, thank you. Chunky sweaters. Yes, thank you. And they just, they need to let you know they're skinny. We went over that. Oh, celebrating. This year, yes. So I didn't have it, to celebrate it, the last 2 years. A relationship. And not just with my dog. Have you tried dating right now? Give me a round of applause. It's really hard. I just needed the affirmation. I'm fine. I purposely didn't date for a while because in the South, like I said, it's rough and I speak my mind, so clearly it didn't work out out in the South. That was a joke because men out here sometimes don't like women's opinion. I said it, I know, I'm sorry. I probably just lost maybe half of you, but it's okay, I'll get you back. But yeah, and so I'm dating a man. It's very exciting, not just any man, a Colombian. Yes. And don't get confused with Columbia, Tennessee. Not that one. Bless their hearts. Any Latinos out in the audience? That's the same response I get every time in Nashville. It's fine. But yeah, so he's Latino. He's from Colombia. And ladies, I've been doing it wrong. I'm not gonna lie. Instead of posting fish pics, he's fixing my dishwasher. And then we salsa after. It's amazing. I mean, he's got the accent. He pronounces words that just set my panties on fire, including the word panties. All right, so we'll just stop there. Surprised I'm not pregnant already. Not gonna lie. But no, it's great. And as we're getting to know each other, the holidays are coming up, right? And we're clearly from different backgrounds. So everything us white, Caucasian, Orange County, California people do, he doesn't. So driving an hour out to a Christmas tree farm to pay to get into the farm to cut down your own Christmas tree while wearing matching flannel shirts is not a thing. But it is now. I think he's still excited about it. I don't know. So here's the trick though, ladies. Start dating the guy at the beginning of the year. Because by the time you get to the holidays, October, and you pick out the pumpkins, he's too invested to back out. He doesn't want to have to repeat all that. That's the trick. I figured it out. And how we met was great. I didn't even have to go anywhere. It was amazing. He was my neighbor. And we just waved to each other through the window for a couple of months. It was very romantic. So I laughed when my friends were like, Laura, you can't just sit at home on the couch and expect Prince Charming to show up. I'm like, well, mine did. Sucker, you're so single. I don't want to talk to you. No, it's good. It's good. So we have that. We're very excited. I think my parents are excited. I think they think sometimes it's not real because I am in my mid-30s and I have been single for quite some time. And I think at this point they were like, okay, she's either a lesbian or she's gonna die alone. Two things that are, apparently those are the only two options for a single woman in her mid-30s. She can't be single and happy, right? That couldn't be a thing. But it was good, it's good. My mom, she'll call me and she'll say, so how are you and your friend doing? Well, my friend, who is also my boyfriend, we're doing great. Thank you so much for that confidence in the tone of your voice. And then I got my dad on the other side being so does he get a paycheck? I know, and I'm like, well, Dad, last time I checked, Vanderbilt still pays their employees, so thanks. He's asked me 3 times, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy for quite some time. No, it's good, it's good. I also started getting back into yoga. Anybody take yoga? A few of you? Yes, excellent. I really just went for the Shavasana, which is code for nap for 5 minutes, and you're allowed to, and you don't have to feel bad. Because you work so hard stretching, right? So you deserve a nap. But it's great. I kind of stopped though a while back. I took it consistently a few years back, but I stopped because guys started taking it. Now here's the thing, guys. We love your species, right? You guys are amazing. But sometimes women like to go to a place where you're not there. I know, I'm sorry. Sometimes we just need a little space, right? And yoga was that for me. And as sexy as it is when you sweat near my mat, I just feel like you have enough balls to play with. You know, like you have baseball and foosball and racquetball and football and you got a lot of balls going on, you know? Like, you tried the man buns and skinny jean, two things that just did not work out for you, so we just need a space where we can do downward dog, let our elastic band roll down a little bit because we ordered that bean burrito we said we wouldn't order again. Maybe pass a little gas without your head up our butt. You know, I don't know. You guys even have that trampoline now where you can bounce the ball and you run around and you chase it, kind of like a dog. Speaking of dogs, where are my dog people at? Yeah, where are my cat people at? Oh, okay, I can't do the next joke. Cat one. Usually there's like one cat person. Then I can. They're both great. Animals are amazing. I love all animals. Too many cats. No, cats are great. They're really friendly and want to play with you all the time. They make you feel really good about yourself. No, I clearly have a dog and don't have children, so she's my fur baby. And I do travel a lot, and I was really disappointed when they took the emotional support off for flying your dog. And I know there was a lot of controversy that people were just taking advantage of the system to fly their pet free. I was one of them, 100%. But let's just be real here. Let's break this down. If you're in your terminal and you see a family with like 3 kids and one's crying because the other one broke its Pop-Tart, you're thinking, oh, that poor kid, you know, what is he? No, you're thinking, dear God, don't sit by me. Don't sit in the back of the plane. That's where y'all belong. You know, just keep moving back there. But then you see a little puppy and you're like, yes, I'm gonna get my Shavasana. You know, rub their little bellies. No, it's good. It's good. I also was walking my dog the other day, and there was a man walking with a stroller, with 2 dogs, and the dogs that are like, they think they're dogs, but they're not. They're like the white little fluffy dogs that your grandmother has, you know, that they just like sit on your lap. Bless her little heart. And one was in the stroller, and then one was walking, like what a dog should do. And as he was getting closer, I thought, man, I just hope for this guy's sake there's a child in that stroller, right? Because that would just be embarrassing for him. And he got closer, and nope, that was an empty seat for the other dog. And I just thought, man, did you guys all get neutered at the same place, or? I always love that reaction. Oh, that's great. Oh my goodness. Where is anybody from somewhere besides here? Besides Kentucky, anyone? Everybody's from Kentucky? In the Nashville? Okay. Anywhere else besides the South?
From Kentucky, but we live in Savannah.
Oh, okay. Nice. I go to Atlanta a lot. All right. Excellent. So what would you do on a night out here in Kentucky?
You're looking at it.
We're here. I'm it. Excellent. Right? Well, okay, I'll leave you on this. I have an excellent date story. So like I said, I did try to date a while back when I first moved out to Nashville. And I went on this date with this guy, and he picked me up, and he got out of his truck, which I've learned that trucks are like a second penis to men out here. Touchy subject? I know. I said that once, one show, and one guy got really offended, and I was like, well, that probably says something a little about you. But anyways, but yeah, so we hopped out, and he had those like bedazzled jeans on, like with the backpack. And I was like, did you just get off set of a Florida Georgia Line music video, or? Yeah, like what's going on, you know?
And so we get into the truck and he's like, yeah, I cleaned it up real nice for you. I'm like, okay. And we go, and this guy clearly was like a consistent like app dater. Like this dude like went to the same spot, probably sat at the same table, ordered the same thing. He like knew the waitress. He probably maybe took her on a Tinder date. I don't know. But we went and he tried to order for me. Yeah, exactly. Like if we're like in a relationship, sure, chivalry is not dead. But first date, no. Thank you. I can order for myself. And the food came and he like ate it with his fingers and like it was going really well. And out of nowhere, he tells me his testosterone level. He's like, yeah, I got it checked a few weeks ago. It's real good and it's real high. I like almost passed out. Like, how do you respond to that? I don't even know what? So anyway, so I asked to go home. I said, I was like, no, I'm good. I think, yeah. And he dropped me off and I hopped out of the truck. I said a little bless your heart. And I went inside, locked the door, and got a dog the next day. Guys, you have been wonderful. I don't know how long I've been up here, but my name's Laura Hibbard. Thank you so much for having me. Give it up for Allie for hosting this amazing show.